Welcome back.
Eric Drink Whiskey. We are Eric, and we're drinking whiskey.
Okay, so recently, I did one of my famous Total Wine walks where I just find random shit and say, "Hey, we gotta drink this."
Yep.
One of them is on your right from the camera, and one of them is on the left. The one on the right we have done before.
Yeah, we did.
Before.
I think we did the whole vertical that you can get in the store. Yeah.
But I literally walked to the store and I was like, dude, I found this like Islay Single Malt whiskey that's like 100 and something proof for $45, and it's got skulls and crossbones on it. I was like, we need to get this. Recently, there's another budget Islay Single Malt that I've told Eric about called Scarabus.
Yep.
30-ish bucks, Islay Single Malt whiskey. Now, I went by the other day, and I saw that there was two new ones out there. A 10-year-old.
Nice.
And a batch strength one. And the batch strength one was $45. And if you tell me Islay Single Malt, $45, and 114 proof,
sold.
I'll do it.
Yep.
So, I was like, we gotta film this. So, picked it up, and now we're gonna drink it. So, both of these, what proof is that one?
58, so 116?
Yeah, 116 proof and 114 proof.
Yeah.
So, these are reportedly from two different distilleries because they're NDPs, but we only know rumor and innuendo, so we're not really gonna speculate on where they came from.
Yep.
But we're just gonna go on and see how they taste.
Yep.
So there's no age statement on either of these. So
which one's which?
I don't want to tell you.
I can't remember. So
let's go with the clear one first.
Okay. Well, for those of you who know, forgive me, and for those of you who don't know, so bourbon in America is very strict on what can be in it, and it still be called a bourbon, which pretty much nothing. Which is why there's such a stink about like flavored bourbons and stuff. Scotch, on the other hand, well, Scotch is the same, but one thing that Scotch producers can do is they can add color, caramel coloring. So you will get, let's say, like a Scotch that looks like this, that nice deep amber color. A lot of times it's going to be something that was either matured in an X sherry or port barrel, or at least finished in one that's going to pick up a lot of that rich color. A lot of the other times, though, particularly where you see no color added, it'll be about damn crystal clear with just a little tint to it.
Even with like 10 to 15 years on it.
But about the difference between needing to drink some water and being well hydrated.
Right. Clear and copious.
Yeah. Or
not.
Get you some water. You got a medical problem.
Yes.
So that's not to say that the one here on your right has caramel coloring added.
We don't know.
So
a lot of times the reason the legality of it that they do that is because of marketing. So because of where Scotland is geographically with their weather, they do not get a lot of barrel influence like bourbon does.
There's not that expansion and contraction.
So they are allowed to add caramel coloring. Now that does not add to the flavor.
No.
Or change anything. So it is strictly aesthetic.
I mean, just which one of these looks the more appetizing to you?
That's got some age on it.
Yeah. I mean, and we look at this differently, but
right.
All right.
The modern consumer. Let's do the clear one.
Clear one.
Like red velvet.
Not
that strawberry cream cheese. How about?
It's not young though. It's not overly creamy, but new make barley has a real creamy nose to it.
Not smoky.
See, I get like pronounced.
This is briny. To me.
Did you pour us the same one?
I did.
Fucker.
I may have spilt that other on there. Swap.
No, it's the same.
I don't get a lot of smoke.
What I get is a faint, and it's less pronounced now than it may have been. You spilled some on the other glass. Campfire ash, like a Lefroy more than a hard bag. This
is very vibrant. Kind of like I like triple sec a little bit. Like that, that clear, like orangey.
It is bright. Yeah, there's it's not floral. I'd say
some meat, like salamis.
So like some fire, like it, not lemongrass, but like in the spirit of lemongrass.
Means it got next to it.
Yeah, lemongrass adjacent. Yeah, there's some saltiness to that.
It's very briny. Like this tastes like it was like right beside the ocean, or smells like it. Sorry, but
I taste oily too.
Band-Aidy has that kind of iodine, neosporin, typical we get of Islay. I still don't get a lot of smoke.
Not super. See, a little bit different over here.
I don't get any smoke whatsoever.
I get
Just wait till you try it. Wait till you taste the other one.
I get like a damp campfire ash, and we've used this before. Dump water on your campfire, that kind of just thick, not over smoky. Y'all know what I'm talking about.
I would admit that this tastes like a really watered down, like, bear with me because this is a higher strength than this, but that ash taste, I would typically get like a wet campfire of a Lefroy.
Yeah.
This is like a watered down Lefroy.
Yeah, but so rich, thick mouthfeel. When I hold it, like after the first sip, super salty, but also super sweet, and it's got a nice, youthful like burn. Like
I love young, barley. I bought in the Scotch moonshine, just like the straight up white barley.
Poteen.
Yeah, Pointon, whatever it is. Oh, I meant it's Irish, but same thing. But love that. Like even with some of the, like, you can get the White Dog from Buffalo Trace. Like, I love that. Like you can taste all the grains, and you can taste how they are then, without the bad influence of a barrel.
Yeah.
Like sometimes like you have those youthful whiskeys that like get turned off by the barrel, but like they're good at the new make. Like, that's good.
That's really good.
$45.
Yeah,
it's pretty damn good. Now,
that bottle of water, I'm gonna need that.
I can't wait till you see the difference. Now, two different distilleries. I do know that. We just don't know which.
Oh, oily. A little bit. Ooh.
Told you. This is a little, dare I say, danky.
It is. It's younger.
This is like a moldy pie of some sort.
I mean, you gotta get used to that creamy young barley. To like.
Oh, I love it. This kind of reminds me of that Glen Scotia 15. It's just like moldy malt.
It does have a funk to it.
Like a pile of wet hay that's like on fire. It's just like slowly burning.
And then like so then like as you get used to that, you get like that berry, like that strawberries and cream.
Now, admittedly, this smells younger than that one, but
it could just be different distillery because Campbellton has this smell.
yeah.
But like, I think the youngest Campbellton I have is 10 years old, and that's not young for Scotch.
That's normal. It's an entry. Ooh. Got a little bite.
Got a little more bite. I dare say, whatever oak this was finished in,
That's funky.
probably ex bourbon, unless they did a new chard.
That's funky.
Because that's that oaky bite. Still got that funky twang on the front. A nice rich berry mid palate though.
It's more. If this was aged, I would 100% guarantee in a bourbon barrel. I also would say this was aged in a bourbon barrel. However, that one carried more of the bourbon flavor with it than that one did.
Yeah.
That one tastes like an Islay barley aged by the sea.
Yeah.
This one tastes like damp, burning hay with some whiskey in it.
It's angry.
Yeah.
It's good. It's
two different whiskeys.
A bourbon drinker would gravitate towards this one over this one.
Yeah, if you're a Scotch drinker, you would prefer this one. If you're a bourbon drinker, you would like that one. I agree with that. That's funky.
Mm. God, I'm glad that funkiness goes away pretty quickly. It would be severely off-putting. Oh, he's getting fancy now. Look at this shit.
Oh.
The buffalo are near.
There's whiskey as foot. So on doing that, I get the biggest peat chode right to the face. I almost broke him.
You heard him.
Right here. It was just like a big peat Lombardi right there. It is it is funky. It's different. That one, I think I may have misspoke earlier. That one's a little more expensive than this. That one's, I think, in the 60s.
Yeah.
No, 50. No, it's $55. The rum one was like the more expensive.
Yeah, the rum and the cherry bomb.
This
is oaky as hell.
Put that last bit in your hand and do that. It has oak on it for a youthful Scotch.
All right, old Pete Chode over here.
It's our basketball name.
It's you know what it smells like to me.
Go ahead.
So like, it's the late '90s. You're on vacation with your family, and your family like mine, with four of you. You went for the budget motel. So you roll up in the Motel 6. They left the light on for you. And they just converted from smoking to non-smoking not too long ago.
Yep.
It smells like that motel room.
Like stale cigarettes and cleaning fluid.
Stale cigarettes, bleach, and linen.
Yeah.
All that to say, I love it.
It's great. Olfactory senses here. Anyway, so...
Whew.
Would you buy both of them?
Yeah.
Okay. Which one do you like the favorites?
Ooh.
I'm a as much as I like the funk, I'm a Scarabus.
The clear was the Scarabus.
Yep.
It's a lighter, brighter Lighter, brighter whiskey. It's like the two of us. This one's tall and lean and graceful. This one's chunky and a little bit edgy and
got an ass on it.
got an ass on it and like a beard. It's spicy and just.
This one's got his damn hair gelled up. Wearing gold chains.
That Scarabus is good.
Yeah. So this is $10 cheaper than that, but that one has a little more ass on it.
Well, I mean, also I guess look at the packaging.
This one looks like a damn Ed Hardy tattoo, and that one looks like Ed Hardy became a pirate.
Yeah, this one's like super metal. I mean, the tube is metal, but like
I don't know who they were marketing this to, but like it's a great marketing package.
Me and my brother-in-law is who they were marketing it to.
Yes,
because if they made this in a sticker, it'd totally be on my toolbox.
This is great marketing,
and the bottle is.
Yeah,
I mean the bottle's not bad. It's like a smoked glass, which is pretty fucking cool.
It's like the Big Pete bottles.
Yeah.
But anyway,
that's a good one. And you said $45?
$45. I think that one's $55. Not bad at all.
Not bad at all. I mean, two very different whiskeys for two very different palates. Doesn't help that I like both of them.
Anyway, they're great whiskeys. We recommend them to anybody who is an Islay fan.
Yeah.
But yeah.
If you like a more delicate, like just sipping, you don't want to get punched in the face by anything, go Scarabus. If you like just bold, I love bold, spicy bourbons, bold, spicy scotches. It's gonna rock your world.
Yep. One's your white pearls around the neck. One's your cougar outside.
Right.
Anyway, until next time, I'm Eric.
And I'm Eric.